Welcome to Monday Night Mediterranean Madness. This is an 8-person free-for-all on the public update preview. So we've got the Malians in here, we've got the Ottomans, and we've got a good variety of civilizations. Players drew straws, and they selected their civ one by one. So you see a little bit of everything here. And take a look at this map. Oh, the Mediterranean, filled with deep-sea fish so that you could fill your stomach to your heart's desire with plenty of fresh Mediterranean cod. And look at this map generation. It's not a circle. It's kind of like a heart here, kind of a sideways heart. I don't know, some weird shape. But anyways, it's a free-for-all, so one player will stand the victor at the end of this. Speaking of victor, we do have victor right here. Will Victor win? That's often a question you ask in these things. Let's go around and introduce our players to you. And by the way, look at some of this map. Ooh, green in a good spot. We've got Adney down in the south side. Holy Adney playing as the Malians, a strong civilization for the water, particularly because they have this upgrade here at the dock. Right there, canoe tactics. It basically makes what we've called doom canoes. Gives them an additional 3 javelin weapons. It is absolutely wild and makes their arrow ships, I think, the best in the entire game. I love this civ on water. They don't have any late game anti-building ships though, so that's something to consider. Thank you to Tino for that follow. So that's the Malians. We'll come back and talk more about them in a bit since they are one of our new civs. We've got the Blackwinds. Now, Blackwinds, he is a frequent, he is a defending champion, actually. He won the free-for-all map we had on, it was on Archipelago, our first one we did, which was the Maritime Madness game. But he was playing as Malians that time. He went for a wonder victory. He's playing the Delhi Sultanate this one. So Delhi, going to be interesting to see how they pan out here on the Mediterranean. Up next to it, Victor, a crowd favorite. Let's hear your fans. Anyone out in chat looking for Victor to pick up the victorious victory? He's playing as the Pink Mongols. Mongols can be really good in water because you can skip Uvu, which he has not done, and go ham on water. But you don't need to do that maybe in a 8-person free-for-all. I don't know. But Victor for the victory. We will see. Man, that gold is far away, but maybe he rolled up there. Keep on moving around counterclockwise. We've got the Nuke 2169 going for farming early on. An interesting decision on a map that, of course, features the beautiful deep water fish, the greatest gather rate in the entire game. 1,000 food to be there, replenishing too. But perhaps his idea is, well, instead of trying to contest water, I'm just going to lock down my land. I mean, English does have good farming, and the farming will also get better through the ages, and later on with enclosures produce gold. So that could be his thought, but we'll have to come back and see how the Nuke is doing. Let's keep moving on around. We've got Rate of Change coming in with the Ottomans, brand new civilization for Age of Empires 4. They have some cool buildings at their dock. Let's see if he has a dock already. That is rate. Wait, hold on. That's rate of, yeah, that's rate of changes. I'm sorry. Okay, I thought that's purple. He's got 2 docks. Now, one boat that really stands out to me for this civ is this one right here, the Grand Galley, available in the Castle Age. So the Ottomans have this military school that trains units for free. Well, the Grand Galley is basically that out on the water, but it also has long range. It's a big hulk of a boat, but it doesn't get the speed boosts that you get for some of the other buildings, such as like when you were the blacksmith and get those different landmarks. So it kind of makes it a little lackluster, but keep an eye out that. We might see that Grand Galley come into play later on this game. Up next, we've got Snoopa. Everybody knows him, celebrity here in the free-for-all. He lives for these things. He loves free-for-alls. Hailing from Australia, Snoopa will be playing as the Roos. He drops down his Golden Gate. Is he on the water yet? He is on the water there, right next to the coastal trade. And he's going to be opening up with that Lodja. Now, I'm going to speed up the rest of these introductions because we're about to have some water action. We've got Oriental Sniper. You guys know him, America's #1 moderator. He is in every chat. If you haven't seen him, he is very popular with the ladies. Always out there with his sword, spreading the good word on Twitch chat. And he's got an outpost. Playing as the Abbasid Dynasty. Gotta respect a man who selects the Abbasid Dynasty. And on the far west side, we've got Irish Superman playing as the Holy Roman Empire. You guys all know it. It's been an OP civ for a long time. Let's see how they do. And he's got maybe the most OP spawn on the entire map. Consider himself lucky, though. either good or bad. He's not close to the water. He did walk all the way down to the water. Let's see what's going on. So, water has changed, and if you haven't given water a try, this is the best time to possibly do it. They changed it, so now every civilization has equitable access to counter boats, or all the boats and their counters in the Second Age. So there's no more of that funny business of like the French have the Hawks, but you just have this measly Dow. Every civ has an archer ship, a springald ship, and then a demolition ship, and it counters each other with the archer ship countering the demo ship, the demo ship countering the springald ship countering the archer ship. So that's kind of the mechanics you're going to see. So it makes a lot more interesting gameplay early on. But Snoopa, very early on, has his Logia attack ship. He also has his galley. By the way, you've got the fact that the fishing ships can... Rus got a major buff. I think it's that their fishing boats, like, I think they convert instantly now, if I recall, or something crazy. It's 20 seconds. Maybe that's not the case. There's something about them I know they got majorly buffed. I'm sure somebody will correct me out here in chat. I haven't played Rus on the patch yet. But it looks like he has some good security on his water there right now. Let's see, down here, it's a tech and castle age. Ah! Let's see, where is it? Where do you get it at? Maybe it's not here. Oh, here. Adaptable hulls. Converting between Logia ships types is 50% faster and no longer has a cost. What? So it's free and faster. This is crazy. I've heard people say Rus is OP on water, and now I know why. This tech is nuts. Down here we got the Ottomans doing their fishing. He's got a... Now he's built an outpost in the water, but you can actually now, another thing that changed, in addition to the counters, you can build defensive naval arrow slits. It gives the dock a fire attack kind of with the arrows, and it's a pretty good job defending your coastline. So you don't necessarily need the towers. You can just get that upgrade on your boats, but that'll defend from land at least. Okay, I don't know who's whistling, so we got to change perspective. A lot of whistling going on here. Nuke, again, not on water. He has built an outpost now, though. And down here, we got Victor. He's just fishing. No attack ships for him yet. Same thing for Adney. Double dock boom. Looks like he's got all fishing boats, so really only Snoopa's been invested in the Navy, but he can convert back and forth, I guess. And then we've got a unique tech here for the Holy Roman Empire, fire stations. Military ships generate +1 health every 2 seconds when outside of battle. So a little bit of a buff there for the HRE. The Malians, by the way, this tech, the canoe tech, he hasn't got that yet, but he might later on. I think that's the strongest water tech right now. And then, of course, the Abbasid, they've got their sails. You can get teak masts, but we just lost the dock. Abbasid pushed off the water. Oriental Sniper, though. Demo ship coming in. I lied. It was on fire. I thought it was a demo. That is how demo sneak attacks happen. It's exactly like that. I thought that was a demo. Oh, we got excited. Not yet, FitzBro. Calm down, calm down. We got a lot of game left to be played here. It could have been a demo. A demo would have been massive there. But, okay, so far, players kind of positioning on the water. And moving up to the next age, we got Irish Superman in age 3, Victor in age 3. What's the Irish Superman doing? A few boats there. Of course, the HRE, they like to go to age 3 quickly. Where's this Regnus Cathedral? Has he hidden it? Where is it? Wait, let's see. You guys see it? There it is. Now, in a free-for-all, it can be often in your interest to hide a landmark in the top corner or something like that, but I'm not sure if they're going to do that or not. Likely going to go for those relics, though, to put inside that Regnus Cathedral. Okay, let's look at some of those new civilizations as we wait for some of the action to heat up for you. So, Nuke is walling, by the way. Stone walls in age 2. A legal move here in the Monday Mediterranean Madness. There aren't any rules, and the number one rule is to make the rules. So, Nuke going for stone walls right away. Stone walls, by the way, have been nerfed a bit, and rams do significantly more damage to them. They aren't as crazy as they used to be. So perhaps players will give them a try out, see, are they crazy overpowered? They're still pretty strong, though. We do have some of the Lancers coming in. Mongols got to age 3, and we already have Victor harassing Black Winds there at his base. So I think we're going to see a lot more, a variety of action here since we have, you can't go across mid, there's water going on. I don't know who's going to control water. Does one person control all of water, or just like a portion of water you lock down? Maybe something like that. Adney playing as the Malians. He's gone with the Firimba Garrison. Now, this landmark is really, really good. It gives you a discounted rate for your units, so they just cost gold. And you're producing gold, right? Because he's trading it. Oh, look what he's done. Oh my gosh. Wait. Nice. So he's doing the trade trick, actually. He's trading his traders, picking up the trade at the trade post, and going all the way up here. Wait, hold on a second. To the market. I think some of them are actually going to the coastal trade post, and he's using the civilization bonus. The Sahara... Wait, he used the Saharan Trade Network? I haven't seen anyone use this landmark before. This is an age 2 landmark. Typically, you can do the gold and stone generation with the I think it's the quarry, the mountains of quarry. The Saharan Trade Network, let's read this one. Acts as a toll outpost that comes with defensive arrow slits. Technology already researched. So essentially a toll outpost. All traders and trade ships taxed will generate food equal to the taxed gold at this landmark. All other toll posts will generate 50% of tax gold as food. So holy cow, he puts it right next to his docks, so it's going to be benefiting everything. This is a huge play by Adney, buffing his traders on water and traders on land. They'll be, as they hit this... Wait, are they not going through? Ooh. He might have kind of built this in a bad spot, but at least this should still provide the boost. These toll outposts alone provide a boost for resources. So a very good trade play there for the... not only are they generating gold from, of course, the pit mine, wherever that is, gold pit, right there, but the pit mine, but he's also got gold coming in from his market early on. So that's going to really boost him forward in this game. Let's see if there's any action going on out on the map. I hear a lot of hollering right now. Lots of hollering going on. I don't know if whose villagers are screaming. Someone is. Victor's out here trying to grab the relics, it looks like. He really wants to get those. Now, that is a lot of stables. He better hope his nearby... Maybe he's banking on... I don't know. No spearmen? That would be crazy. Someone's going to have spearmen. This might not work out, but at the very least, he's going to do some massive raiding here. And playing Mongols on a free-for-all could be a little challenging, particularly because you don't have walls, but at least he's got a sea in front of him. He doesn't have to worry about his two sides. He does have the step rat out there. Let's see what purple's doing. Complete stone wall. He's stone wall to the north and to the south. So Nuke is walled up. I wonder if anyone will build a stone wall on their coastline. Be interesting to see. Yeah, Adney's definitely going to be going for Imperial soon, I would imagine. Rate of change, playing as the Ottomans. He's built the military school. And the military school will train units for free, but it's very slow. You can boost that by building blacksmiths up against it, which he's failed to do here. This is not within range, so this is not actually providing the boost to this. There's no way. Well, no, I don't think it is. There's no way it is. He's also gone for the armory. I'm surprised he didn't go for the additional vizier points, especially in like what was probably be a long game here. This will provide free siege units, but I don't know. I don't know how that really scales into the late game. But he does have his military schools. Would like to see that blacksmith a little closer. Nice little fish boom going on. And I don't looks like any water action. I think yellow's completely pushed off water. Snoopa up here. He has the roost. He's just got his TC boom. He's got his fishing boat boom. Look at all these. You can't even tell what's what with this civ. All their boats look exactly the same. Like trying to counter these boats, good luck. They all look like freaking fishing boats. Like you could, okay, that has a pyre of fire on front. Like that's how you're gonna tell. But what if the boat's on fire? This almost looks like fire. It's just a fishing. Oh, that's a demo ship. These are all demo ships. I don't know. Attack ships, fishing boat. They're tricky. They're definitely tricky. I guess there's nets on the fishing boats. But at a glance, when they're bunched up, could be hard to tell. Okay, Oriental Sniper. It looks like he's under pressure from Snoopa here early on. Snoopa has gone with the early knights with the roost. He sniped a... actually, he did the funny thing. I think Oriental Sniper is a moderator for Snoopa's Twitch chat. And he looks like he sniped out his town center. So... man, a little bit of mod rivalry. And if he takes out this town center, and it doesn't look like it really has a whole lot here, he could perhaps go for this House of Wisdom very early on. So early night already having 4 Pierce armor, so he's okay to sit here. We'll have to check back in and see if Snoop is able to actually snipe Oriental Sniper early on. Sniper, no sniping. He's sniping the sniper. Of course, HRE's gone the Imperial Age. He's got the Palace of Swabia. He's printing villagers. He's living his best life. This thing, 17 seconds, 6 seconds, 17 food. Can't beat those rates. Bargain prices. HRE, always formidable opponent. How many relics does he have? 3 relics for now. There's another relic there. Yeah, he's going to have a lot of gold, especially in a big 4v4 like this. He can grab a lot of relics potentially. He has trained up some Carracks. Not a whole lot of fishing eco for him. Adney just has this massive boom. Let's look at the current resources of all the players. You can see there's all the current resources, but some of them have aged up. Victor and Irish Reaperman. Let's look at the income per minute. Snoopa bringing in the food. Of course, roost fishing boats don't have to return home. Uh-oh, a water battle may be about to happen. Let's see what Snoopa's doing here in Oriental Sniper's base. Still just causing problems. I don't know. Poor Oriental Sniper. He might be out of this early on here, guys. Unless Snoopa is merciful. I thought he was perhaps going to go all the way down south, but he just stopped here. Should we look at the, like, the... Let's see, we got Pink down here. He's doing the fishing. No, I honestly expected maybe a little bit more water battles early on, but it's been... Looks like some land fights, at least for Yellow and Teal. HRE's been left to boom. Adney, pretty much booming. I really like how he's gone for this trade so early on and pretty much a secure trade. He really needs to wall up, although last game shows he doesn't like walls. He likes towers. Going to build the Fort of the Huntress, which should serve as a keep and provide some stealth abilities. I hear some booming happening across the map. Big booms. I don't know what's doing the big booms. It might be this. Here we go. Snoopa has a fleet. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Moving on in. What will we target? I hear something firing off in the distance still. Oh, he's about to hit this. Oh, that's what's firing. Oh, so Irish Reaperman's kind of picking on Adney. And Snoopa, he might kind of come help Adney out here in a way from across the map. Oh, here we go. Contact, one demo ship down. Will he counter? This demo ship should counter quite easily those big boats that Irish Reaperman has. But the airships have been picking them off. Good micro from Irish Reaperman. And now we got a bit of a scuffle. 3 all players' boats in the middle of the field. Oh my gosh, this is going to be mayhem. We've got the Carrack down here fighting off the land. Oh my gosh, look at that. Adney just taking barrages from Irish Reaperman's boats. Another demo ship exploding there. I don't know whose that was. I think it was Adney's. Adney has been pushed off of water entirely. So, I mean, he's probably okay. He's got a big trade set up. He's in age 4. He should be fine with this, but I don't know. I feel like you're going to need to have water eventually. I would like to point out the sacred sites on this map. We have one sacred site here. Is there another sacred site? Yes, there's one right here. Is there any more? Of course, this is Monday Mediterranean Madness. No one said the spawn would be fair. Looks like there's 2 sacred sites on the western side, which could be very helpful for those players if they choose to go for a sacred victory. It looks like maybe Blackwinds is going to get... he's playing his Delhi. He's going for the village fortress. Maybe going to try to do a keep boom. Going to do some food later. He didn't go for any additional town centers. But here come the Mongols. Victor moving in as Snoopa reaches the Imperial Age. Okay, and right now we've got Blackwinds turtling back as Victor is moving in with lots and lots and lots of Lancers. But he has a Spearman. This is going to be a good option. Oriental Sniper has been eliminated. Snoopa must have gotten it. It looks like he did. He didn't take out the House of Wisdom, but he got everything else. And Oriental Sniper taps out. So Snoopa secured himself. Look at this. A large tract of land. If he wants to, he could. So there we go. Snoopa has taken out one of his enemies. Does that mean rate of change might be next? By the way, rate of change, I like this. He's built a sea gate. This is going to buff traders and also it's a keep. I usually build this on the water or like near the trade route, but in the middle of your base and a free-for-all, maybe it's good to have. Maybe it's good to have. He has a lot of mangonel, so he's going to be ready. I don't think Snoopa's just going to roll into this. I would like to maybe see him put out some pressure, but I think he's just going to be staying put. On the south side, we've got the nuke. Is completely farmed up and certainly has those enclosures by now. Yes, he is. So he's generating gold. Let's look at that income per minute for all these players. You see Victor really has boomed here. Playing as the Mongols, he's got lots of wood, lots of gold coming in. Of course, Step Red Out is certainly helping with that. And he is pressing the attack against the Delhi Sultanate. Let's look at the total bank for right now. The Nuke having lots of food as the English, no surprise there. I don't know if Snupa will continue to push his attack now that he's kind of secured some land. He has a huge water boom. No one's really contesting on water a ton. I kind of expected that, but it's largely been ignored so far. I'd like to see maybe some transport ship drops. Could be fun later on. I hope, I would love to have a free-for-all version of this map that's like a perfect circle, and so everybody's spawn is like basically even for the most part. Okay, so Orange, Andy has his trade set up, just booming, just as if his Muvu's set up. Not seeing any cows. Surprised he has not invested in the cows at this point. I think he could. Rather, he definitely should. It doesn't cost population and gives you food. But for now, Andy is not. Delhi kind of caught in the middle. Uh-oh, the War Elephant, a terrible choice. This unit just is not very good. Despite supposed to be countering Lancers, it doesn't do very well typically. He does hold though, with the, oh no, what was this? Orange. And he's over here. Was this a sneak attack? What is this? I don't know where they came from, but apparently there was a little bit of action there on the north side. Elephant couldn't have stayed alive. Oh no, elephants can be really questionable. I don't think Delhi has the economy it's going to take here. I don't see a whole lot of villagers out here. He's got some down here, I guess. But I feel like Victor is looking to wipe him off the map, and that's certainly what's we're going to see soon. Out here on the water, we see a ship going down. Not sure what that was. I see if purple or blue are fighting. No action here for these two players. Is Snoop attacking anyone yet? He's just... Oh, he's about to. Here we go. Demo ships galore. He could wipe out... I think he has the superior navy on this map. These demo ships will wipe out all of these Carracks. Carracks, they seem like great units, and they are great units, great ships, but you got to have arrow ships to defend them from demos. These demos could have a field day with him if he's not careful. Victor wants revenge. Ain't that the truth? Now, Victor, we already have one player out of the game, of course. We have Mongols moving in. Delhi might be in trouble landmark-wise. One landmark's down. There's another. Wait, two landmarks down. This is last landmark. I'm sorry, he's got one more somewhere. I think he has 4, unless that's already dead. He's in H4, isn't he? There he goes. Black wins. Despite winning our very first free-for-all of the evening on Monday Madness, it looks like he's going to be eliminated at about the 24-minute mark. Victor taking him out. So one player down to the south, one player to the north. This is who remains. Check a look at what we got here as far as resources. Okay, so we've got the Lancers moving out. We got to keep. Gonna be a problem. Okay, he's gonna be going for that keep, but I think he's gonna be a little bit heavier. He does have some trebuchets to deal with it. North side is Nuke doing anything against Pink? Purple's just kind of chilling there. He's really not doing a whole lot. He's just booming. He has a huge food economy. He's just trying to mind his own business. Also building the Berkshire Palace up against the water, by the way. Uh-oh. I think we missed it. I think Irish Reaper Man got by a bunch of demo ships, and here come a wave of demo ships. Snoopa is just trying to knock everybody off of water right now. There he goes. Boom. There. He's not going to let him on the water. Those demo ships are trolling. Now, a thing to remember, these ships, they are going to cost some population. So when you have all these boats, you got to consider you only have so much, you know, land and sea. He's got 2 population for those. No adaptable hulls in yet. Snoopa is looking quite strong right now. He could go for a sacred site victory if he gets this, right? That'd be crazy, but he could. Irish Man, though, should have a massive economy, considering the fact that he's HRE. He's got his Aachen Chapel set up. He's got his Spouse of Swabia. Surprised no walls out of him, though. You really got to consider some walls in the free-for-all. Oh my gosh, what is this? Irish Man just completely wiping out Snoopa's army down here in the south, but it's not a big deal. Blue and purple still just chilling, but it looks like blue is getting ready to bust out. He has mostly mangonels, though. Surprised no trebuchets or even a great bombard would be great to see. He is trying to make one. We see here. Where is his... Again, he needs to have a blacksmith touching these buildings, so he's really missing the point of the Ottomans here. I don't know if he's played Ottomans a whole lot yet. Same thing with the siege workshops. You want to build your blacksmiths against everything. Looks like he's going for spring golds. No great bombards there. He's going to make the bombard for free, I guess. Pink sieging up against the Malians. Now he's taking out the Daily Sultanate, and this is going to get his traders kind of caught up in the middle of all this action. These lancers running through are going to cause problems. As we see right now, his landmark going down, the Fort of the Huntress. That's a beefy landmark to be losing. Victor really looking strong this game. It's in... chat says this is in the area. And if it is just barely. These ones? The plus sign? I guess... I don't know if that's true. They are. Okay, it must be just barely then. Gotcha. Because of these here. Okay, yeah, it is an influence. You're right. You're right. I stand corrected, chat. I stand corrected. Thank you so much. Okay, so we've got the Malians under pressure from the Mongol invaders. And I think it is in the interest of the Mongols to clear out his neighbors early on, especially since he does not have walls. Clearly, chat knows more about the influence than I do. I didn't realize you can just look at the little plus sign, but we learn something every day. It's almost like these civs came out a week ago. Okay, so we've got a battle here between the Nuke, his English, versus the Ottomans. I can't wait to see the Great Bombard out. Who's excited for the Bombard? He's still got a while to get it because he's got his mangonel just sitting there idle. A lot of man-at-arms there in the action. No Janissaries. Archers and man-at-arms. Don't really want Janissaries against the English typically. Does he have crossbows? He does have a decent mass of crossbows. Just look at the mini-map. Snoopa is rolling the water. He's also taken out that trade landmark. Has he got it? I think he did. Wait, where was it? Is this one? Yeah, the Sarin trade network is down. So Adney not looking so hot. Looks like he's held off the Mongols, at least for now. But he's under a lot of pressure. Irish Superman under no danger at the moment. He's just over there having a boom fest. You know, he's one of my moderators, so he obviously, you know, like somehow paid me off to get the spawn. You guys know how it works, you know. Sometimes it's just how it is. Life ain't fair. Rate of change, though. Looks like he's going to lose his mangonels. English chat-at-arms are no joke. You can't mess around with these things. They just absolutely... He could use some, honestly... I don't know. He needs more crossbows. He does have a decent amount, but he needs a front line, too. These things are hard to deal with. Yeah, that's true. If you're a sub tier 3, you get the best spawn in FFA. It's just how it works, right? I should, like, no joke, make that a rule, right? I think that's fair. That's fair. All is fair in moderating in war. Okay, so quite the battle here between Rate of Change and Nuke. Mongols building a tower defense, but not going in. He's Bloon's tower fencing it up. Snoopa, will he go for a wonder? Yeah, you do wonder if he'll go for a wonder. Let's look at the current resources. I think he might, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. He has got quite the bank going. He could, in fact, go for a wonder if he wants to. We'll see. What is this? Snoopa building a bunch of stables down here. Remember, when you build a wonder, you put a target on your head, but this is Mediterranean, so it's not like you just come across mid, all right? Not necessarily like the Mountain Mayhem. But Nuke, coming on in here, taking out the siege of Rate of Change. As I mentioned, these man-arms, they are just hefty. 7 melee armor, 7 ranged armor. I mean, geez, good night. They're so hard to kill. You need so many crossbows. You need a front line. I'm not sure if Janissaries perform as well as hand cannoneers against them exactly. I'd have to look at the stats. But, yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a big problem for him as Rage Change just can't seem to stop the Nuke as it moves forward. Just continues to make man-at-arms. All of his food eco set up for a long time. Rate of change, by the way, on the water. Surprising that Snoopa hasn't engaged this. He has a huge navy. Maybe he just hasn't spotted it. Let's see. He's just not. It's just outside of his eyes, and I think he's just focusing on going. I mean, really, guys, what could be going on here? Well, he has his trade set up, so he's able to use this. He was just trying to secure this trade, but Adney is kind of making problems with it. Oh my gosh, he's killing his traders as soon as they show up. Nice move from Adney. This demo ship, though, could cause problems for these. Maybe the springboards will pick him off. Oh, Adney's going to pull back, though. Irish Superman has almost completed this Great Wall, but has quite a ways to go. Quite a ways to go. What a chunk of map he's kind of sliced out there. As of right now, Snoopa is getting 0 water trading. Look at this. Every one of these that come in are dying. I don't know if Snoopa even realizes this. And he doesn't have to do this. Snoopa, he could build a dock right here. He's got control of this land, and it would still be an excellent trade. So this is kind of unnecessary. I have a feeling he looked away and is going to realize he lost all of his ships. And now he's got all these stables set up. Mongols is booming, and that's kind of scary. It does look like he's kind of attacking the English, which should take a little bit of the pressure off of rate of change. Also give him provide him with some bounty. Rate of change, though, he did make a lot of crossbows. He realized what he needs. Uh-oh! But the Mangonel is dishing out a lot of damage there. He needs to move his units. Yeah, there he goes. There's a bombard! Oh, get excited. Is it going to pick off a Mangonel? It might. Let's see. It's taking aim. It's taking aim. Fire! Not yet. Some action over at Adney's side. He's just chilling there. Just doing sleepy bombard things. You guys know. There he goes! Boom! It targets the infantry. Oh my gosh. That bombard could one-shot those mangonels if it does fire, but it's kind of taking its sweet time. Rate of change really having some good progress here. Of course, all this has kind of been helped out by the Mongol invader to the south, and Nuke kind of just being sandwiched between these two players. And unfortunately, free-for-alls, this can just happen at any moment. You can get double teamed, so you got to be very careful when you attack. And part of why Snoopa took out his neighbor so quickly. Look at these Mangadai coming through. This could be all that Nuke can handle. I think he's lost all of his eco. He's got his keep. He's got some water. He's taking out Mongol's water right now. What's this? Some traders. Okay, he is now doing what I suggested and just going to do the shorter trader route, it looks like. I think. Maybe. Oh, wait. I don't know if I'd go for a landing here. There's a lot of Springalds there. Could lose all of his units. We'll see. Those are demo ships. Here comes some landing. So likely Nuke is on his last leg here as these two players are wiping him out. Snoopa might have to worry about the Ottomans. They're looking quite strong right now. Okay, here comes his transport ships. He's cleared out a little something, but he didn't kill any of the Springalds. If they somehow spot this, this would be massive for Adney. Let's see if he can see it. He is watching. In come the transport ships. Does he see it? Can he react in time? It's too far away. He's not going to be able to get it. And he will get the landing off with those knights. Does Adney have anything to stop it on land? Not from what I'm seeing. And this is going to be a big problem for Adney. As knights are in, he has no standing army from what I can see. Well, he does. I stand corrected. He has Elite Donzo, which will be a good answer to these. But this is going to be a nuisance for him. He's got to turn his attention to these knights that are going to be raiding around everywhere. Nuke, he knows he's under massive pressure, just trying to do anything to deal damage to his opponents that are just rolling him on land right now. The Great Bombard in there. We now have Mongols clashing with the Ottomans. Okay, we have those knights are running through, not getting a whole lot. Irish Superman, he's just been minding his own business. He could have the perfect spot to like wall up and build a wonder in the corner if you wanted to. But again, it's a target on your head. You got to be careful if you're going to do that. Victor having the resources to perhaps go for a wonder himself too. But not seeing one. Okay, always keep an eye out. Blue is not going to last for much longer, guys. I don't think he's going to make it. Unless they keep him alive. I'm sorry, not blue, but purple. This is it. He's got the palace. Yeah, I feel like whoever's ready to make a wonder should wait for more players to die. That'd be a great idea. Snuba also is set up in a great position on the north side of the map now. Adney, I thought his trading looked really OP early on, but I mean, I don't know. He has controlled this. His trade is still going on. Let's look at the income per minute here. Adney's doing, I mean, he's doing good. Everything's looking good. Thanks for that follow, Marshadow. There's our current resources. You want to see him? Snoopa, huge bank. What's he doing? Is he training more knights? I don't know where he is right now. He's doing something. Is he out? Is he out? Is he out? We just missed it, but Nuke was eliminated. We're going to need an F in chat for Nuke 2169. It was a good run. He had, a hell of a eco there early on. I kind of thought he was going to be really impressive, but it was just a kind of bad luck. It got squished between these two players and nowhere to truly run. Now Victor, Mongols, he can move his landmarks. That's going to be quite an advantage for a free-for-all, but no walls. So you got to consider that. But you should be able to spread out what he has. And now the question is it going to be an Ottoman versus Mongol battle? That is exactly what's going to be. But crossbows are set up. And Mangonel, oh my gosh, rate of change has potential to clean up this fight. But the crossbows, the Mangonels are targeting the knights where they need to target the Mangonels. The Mangudai, rather. I think Victor, well, I don't know. It's too early to say. Oh, big hits from this Mangonel. I think rate of change is going to win this fight. This is a very expensive battle for Victor. Wow, Ottomans looking super impressive. By the way, not a single Janissary in here. A new unit. It's good against cavalry, particularly, but also not very good. So you see people just don't build it. Okay, I'm really liking what we're seeing from rate of change. This could be an opportunity for Snoopa to go for a strike. I wouldn't be surprised. He just saw who was eliminated there in the middle. Looks like he's walling off down to that south side. He's just kind of secured himself. Adney's kind of just minding his own business. He ain't really attacking anyone. He's just trying to hold down the sea. With Snoopa right now bombarding him. Ooh, demo coming out, but it's not going to get close enough. These are Loggia attack ships. Look at these things. Remember, they can turn back in 13 seconds into a Loggia galley. For no cost, it looks like. Wow. Is that true? These things really cost... Does that really cost nothing to convert? Oh, I guess it does have a cost. Maybe not. Wait. For these ones, no. No cost. Wow. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. Rate of change has found... Look at that. The town center. He thought he was hiding this. He thought he was hiding a landmark. But it looks like rate of change has found it. Ottoman's looking super powerful. I really like his crossbow mangonel composition with the great bombards. He needs a front line again, but he's been doing really well in these fights. As long as Snoopa leaves him alone, he could crush his enemy to the south. And maybe Snoopa's just fine. You know, he ain't attacking me. I'm not going to attack him. No wonder yet. I keep watching to see if we'll perhaps see a wonder here soon. It just feels like something is always exploding in Adney's base. This has just been like under siege from the water for forever. Look at this. Adney sure loves his towers, huh? We should have expected nothing less. Boats falling through the bottom of the map. Look at that. Okay, we've got the HR... Wait, no, this is Donzo. This is Adney getting in on the action. Irish Reaper Man, he's like, I'm going to sit back behind my walls and chill. And that's exactly what he's doing. Let's look at how many resources he has. A lot. 22k food, 10k wood, 12k plus gold, not to mention passive gold. I would say Irish Root Man perhaps has the best economy in the game right now. Let's look at the income per minute, though. Take a look at those numbers. You can see Mongols has the best food rates right now. Pretty impressive. He must have a lot of villagers on there. Ottomans, though, pushing in. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. Got mangonels firing off, as well as the bombard. 2 bombards, mangonels, crossbows. An entire cavalry composition. This just isn't going to work because the crossbows counter all of these. These are going to counter the Mangudai. He needs some spearmen or some horsemen. Horsemen, honestly, would be pretty good. She could make a switch into, but appears that he hasn't. Irish making a wonder. I hear wonder. There it is. Irish Superman is building a wonder. Once it's complete, it will take 15 minutes to win. Now, Snoopa perhaps get the sacred victory. You could take this. It only takes 10 minutes to win. But this could be a big deal if Irish Reaperman finishes this first. This might be when we see other players slap down their own wonders. I'm looking to see if there's any other ones because they know it. They get a big alert that it's being built. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone. Is anyone else building a wonder? Gotta watch, gotta watch. Okay, Irish Reaperman looking to go the wonder victory. Now the question is this a free-for-all? Have you just aggroed your Rus allies to the north and the Malians to the south? Ooh, maybe we'll have Ottomans coming across the middle, or maybe even the Mongols. This definitely puts a target on his head. I would recommend deleting this market, by the way. We'll see if he does. I wouldn't count the Malians out for doing something about this. They can get up there if they want to. Okay, so we've got the Ottomans continuing to... I think the Ottomans and Mongols are going to continue to fight for quite some time. Rate of change, really far away. I don't know if he needed to be down. I guess that's the only gold that was left for him. So he's really far out of here for... Oh my god, his villagers just got slaughtered. Okay. Enemy destroyed. Rate of change is landmark. Okay, so rate of change is losing a landmark. Where? What? Oh, holy smokes! Snoopa has bursted through and rate of change, getting attacked on both fronts. I wondered if Snoopa would make this move, and in fact, he decided to do it. Is that the last landmark? Oh my gosh, just like that, the Ottomans have been looking so strong. Beautiful bombard action, and right from the back, Snoopa comes in with the snipe, doing him the dirty. He left him alone all game, but perhaps he overextended to the south before worrying about his neighbors directly to the north. Oh my gosh, Snoopa. Man, he's got to wash his hands after that one. That was dirty. His Ottoman, he did nothing wrong. He's bursted through here and took down his landmarks. By the way, rate of change built all of his landmarks right on top of each other. Not exactly something you want to do in a free-for-all. So, could have helped him to spread these out, which he did not, unfortunately. Okay, so with that, at the about the 45-minute mark, we have the Rus with Snoopa up to the north. We have a wonder counting down tick-tock, tick-tock. So at the top of the hour, this game could be over with the Irish Reaperman. Adney down the south with this trade, continuing to trade on. It looks like a lot of... I don't know where all his villagers went, but they ain't there. They're going to need to make an attack on his base. I'm sure Snoopa will be setting his sights for that soon. And then we've got the Mongols in the middle who were kind of facing the wrath of the Ottomans, and now they've been freed up. But the question is, will he focus on coming across the map towards the HRE, or will he just boom up and chill? I think we're going to have a little bit of a lull, but there's going to have to be a push there. We know that Snoopa has the siege. Will he get in the transport ship, perhaps? It would be faster than rolling, but I don't think he's going to. Okay, so Victor, he's got basically the entire southeast quadrant of the map. I mean, I don't know. I honestly might almost consider, like, the second you see that wonder start to get attacked, like, build your own wonder, because it's like... For Pink, could you have a wonder like ticking down right now while someone isn't just like focusing him? Like, I don't know. But also, could put a target on his head. This is when things are going to get really interesting. I really don't foresee anyone going after Snoopa right now. He's up to the north. HRE is going to chill here. I mean, maybe he doesn't need to. If he can just hold on to this. But the question will be is, can he hold on to it? He's trying to work on a secondary layer of walls. He might want to throw some more villagers on this, considering the fact that got like one villager on that wall? No way. Dude, you gotta wonder. You need those walls more than you need that food. You got 24k food. I think he's realized. More importantly, he needs to defend these walls. Okay, he's got towers down to the south. Let's see what he's able to see. Okay, this is going to be the great defense of Irish Reaperman's base. Now, some people said that maybe Irish Reaperman got the best spawn in the entire game, and I'd say he did. But now we have this situation. If these players are able to push all the way through to this wonder, will they be able to finish the job? Will they take everything else out in the way? I'm not sure. But now we're going to see Adney and Snoopa, I would imagine, teaming up to take this down. They're going to, I mean, facing the Malian Rat to the south, the Roos to the north. I wouldn't want to be in Irish Reaperman situation. This is going to be extremely challenging. I don't know. I think you might have been too early with this. Perhaps you should have tried and take out at least the Malians nearby before starting this fight. Here we go. They come to fight in open land. Open grounds. There we go. Sringo's taking out the Mangonels. Snoopa is not paying attention. Asleep at the wheel, loses his entire Mangonel army. He has Streltsy, but the crossbows are there to meet him. The Springall's taking out all of the Mangonels, and now Snoopa's trying to drop down a keep. You probably get that because keeps just build way too damn fast. But here we go. He's going to try at least to stall it. Yeah, look at that. It's, yeah, good luck ever stopping a keep from going up. There we go. And now Snoopa kind of has a foothold there. He did lose a little bit of siege. Down to the south, though. The Malians building some towers. A tower versus tower fight. It's very like Adney to fight with towers. He is working on training some bombards, though. What is the Mongols up to? Oh my gosh. What is this? Is he going to try to make a run at Snoopa's base? We've got fortified palisade gate. I don't know. I almost wonder if he's going to wait for the wonder to get sniped, and maybe he's going to try to snipe Snoopa. This isn't going to be the army to do it. He's going to need bombards. Building a ton of these in the corner. Maybe he's going to try to build a wonder in the corner. He has deer stones in the corner. I don't really know what Victor's going to do, but it's going to be something sneaky. He's no for it. Okay, so this is what's going on. I think Snoopa is going to have a nice advance here. I don't know if Irish Reaperman is going to be able to hold from both sides. Honestly, Adney has kind of failed to put on pressure here. He only has like one trebuchet. Like, where's the rest of his army? Is it just sitting in base, or? No. Let's see if we can select more. I don't know. Kind of lackluster. He has 20k gold in the bank, and he's got like 3 units on the field. He needs to get some more military up and running. He's working on it. Okay, so we've got the... What was that? We got the toll outpost is carrying towers and keeps. You're asking about a wandering Great Bombard? What? What about the Great Bombard? On Mongols? I don't see it. No Great Bombard I'm seeing. I'm looking. They're out of the game. I don't think we're going to have any Great Bombards moving around Mongol base. Well, the Mongol base is like half of the map here right now. I don't know. Oh, there's one right there. It's chilling. It's been killed. It's killed. Or it's just dead. Neutral. Sad Great Bombard. Okay, let's go see what's going on with the front line. We've got Adney pushing up. He has broken through the southern wall. There's a breach in the wall into the north. Snoopa going to be bursting through. I don't know, guys. He's got 10 minutes left on the sacred side, or the wonder. 8 minutes. Is he going to be able to get this? 58 minutes. Oh boy. I'm not sure if Irish Reaperman can hold this. He needs to have like Culverin set up and be like super compact. And he's really spread out right now. Hasn't even finished the wall down here. What is this? Oh boy. I'm not... Chat's not sure if they can bust all the way through, but I'm not so sure about that. I don't think Irish Reaperman is going to be able to stop this. He has all the bank in the world, but he just doesn't seem like he has this military kind of put together to stop these moving. I mean, these are literally artillery undefended. He's got all the resources in the world, but it ain't gonna matter, and he's gonna probably lose his whole base in the process. I mean, it could be a landmark snipe. I mean, the landmarks are probably gonna be easier to get than getting the Wonder. Want that in the game? I mean, I think that'll knock Irish Man out. Yeah, he's making some man-arms running to the north. He should have maybe hid some of these landmarks off to the side or up against the top. But timer continues to tick down. Here we go. 7 minutes left. Can they stop it? Oh, you betcha. I don't know, like some horsemen would easily wipe this out, even if he had just like a few stables pumping horsemen. Adney's really put on like no offense here, just a few siege. So here's what I wonder. Victor's covering the corner of the towers. Of course, he's going to probably build either a Wonder here, or it's just to protect his deer stones, perhaps too, because he doesn't have walls. One or the other. These towers aren't going to matter though if bombards roll in, to be honest. Wait, does he get resources from killing these? Like, does it work like that? I don't know if you do from dead players. I don't think you do. Crazy if you do. I don't think so. Okay, keep an eye on that Wonder tracker. 6 minutes. Here comes the army to the north. Oh my gosh. Down that goes. That landmark's going to be dead. You do? Wow. You get... Okay, apparently you do get resources from dead enemies. So he's just like cashing in on that. Okay, oh, Springolds. He's trying to take out the siege. He has his Springolds. He's going to... Some call from him would really help. Or more Springolds, but right now the Bombard's going to be countering the Springold out. Oh, that Bombard has one hit left in it, but it's going to survive. Two of these Bombards, just one volley away from dying. Nothing really stopping the siege down here to the south. So we have confirmed that the Mongols do in fact get resources from killing dead players that are nearby. Adney pushing forward with the siege, and will this result in an Adney versus Snoopa battle after they take what's left of Irish Superman's base? Irish Superman, he thought he had this. Honestly, I think he should have just sat back and stayed quiet for a while. If anything we've learned from watching through these free-for-alls, the first person who builds a Wonder never wins, because you have everyone aggroes towards you. So perhaps a tactical error. He could have been fighting and waited. I'm interested if Victor drops down a Wonder, although he is going to, because he knows they're coming. But this is also going to make him target next. They're just going to turn around and come back here and just pinch Victor. I'm not even sure if this is the move. I think he'd be better off, honestly, to like be ready to push through here and try to snipe one of these players' landmarks. I don't think this Wonder's going to work out for him. But he has one up. There we go. I kind of figured this is what he would do. And he's going to shave off those first few minutes there. It's a good plan. I'm just going to be interested to see if he's able to hold it when both of them turn around and go for him in the corner. Okay, so Snoopa and Adney probably upset to see that there's another Wonder to deal with as they are trying to deal with this one. But Siege is basically coming in from both sides. There's no hope for Irish Superman. I think that's his last landmark right there. Boom. F in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Irish Reaper Man has been eliminated from Monday Night Mediterranean Madness. Good try, good try. He gets award for the first Wonder built on the map, but unfortunately unable to get the job done despite perhaps having the best spawn in the entire game. Good try, Irish Reaper Man. We'll see you in the next one. And now the armies turn around, or perhaps they get in a transport ship and head on over to the Mongol base. Now, there are a bunch of towers there. He has not upgraded all these bombard towers yet, though, which means they're not really going to do a whole lot of anything. Some of them are upgraded, though. Look at this beautiful Mongol landmark. Look at that thing. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. He's going to try. It'd be cool if you ever play Age of Mythology, like this unit should definitely be like a Titan. Can go around and fight. That'd be a fun little mod. Okay. Is he going on the offensive? Oh, he's just getting the resources from burning neutral buildings. This is crazy. I'm not sure if they should do that. Like, should they be able to get resources from someone who's not in the game anymore? I don't know. Kind of crazy. But is he getting stoned from it? He is, I think. Right? Did he get stoned from this at all? Or is it just, yeah, he gets a little bit of stones. That's what he needs to upgrade these. Oh my gosh. What a great strategy. Okay, Mr. Snoopa. What's your play? You got to get over to the other side of the map. Wonder's still there, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. 12 minutes going to be left in this. It looks like this Wonder. Why is it not moving right now? Oh, it just only updates every few seconds. Because why wouldn't it? Okay. It's very interesting. Okay, Adney building up his village, his fort of the Huntress. Let's look at the bank of these players. Wait, are they fighting each other? No. They're going to turn around and go for Victor for sure now. Snoopa has a ton of food. 30k food. And another thing about the roosts on a map like this is like they can be all the way out here getting deep water fish and it still gathers at the same rate. Where other civs, like as you run out of close stuff, they have to go further and it slows down your fishing. It's a huge factor for the Mongols. If I was Victor, I would almost try to like hide another landmark like here. I don't know. Maybe spread them out just even more. No reason to keep them so close together. In a free-for-all at the very least. Okay, no one's really moved yet. I think Victor's just waiting. He says, come at me, brah. Who's going to come attack me? 11 minutes left. 3 players remain. I can say one thing. I don't think this is going to be a 2-hour game like that previous one on a mountain clearing. I think as soon as... Well, I don't know. Victor... assuming Snoop and Adney get a nice attack versus Victor and are able to stop him, it could be a long fight for Snoopy versus Adney across the map. It could be quite epic. They're on opposite sides of the map right now. It turns into like a late game 1v1 essentially, and they have to be aware of that. They know it's like this might be what's going to happen. Where's their military? Let's see where he's chilling right now. He's right there. Okay, he's going to transport ships. A risky move. Like, imagine if Victor has some... I mean, he might scout it ahead of time, but there could be some towers or a demo ship or whatever, and he could lose all of this army. Not like it really matters. He can repop it. It just would slow him down. Yeah, they've got to be kind of almost preparing for the next part of the game. Now, look at this. Snoopa getting some really long trading all the way across the map. Holy cow. Let's see how much... 212 resources, is that right? Wow. 212 resources. But he's being attacked by... Adney's attacking his traders. Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh, he's looking for the relics. I think that's what he really wants, but the traders got caught up in the mess. Okay, transport ship's about to head across the sea, that's for sure. And Adney bringing a whole lot of villagers and siege. He's going to be moving forward. He likes his villagers and siege gameplay. Snoopa sailing across the beautiful Mediterranean Sea. Ready to go. How do you think this is going to pan out, guys? What is the chance that Victor is going to be able to hold on to that Wonder? I say slim to none. He doesn't have towers. That's a lot of freaking outposts. Oh my gosh, look at this! Age of Towers is definitely still a thing. Look at this. I think they all have cannons. I think most of them do, but I don't know. Wish there was an easier way to see them all. You can kind of look and see which ones have cannons poking out of them. A lot of them do. Okay, so Victor definitely has a winning strategy. 9 minutes left. If he can hold off this wave, that would buy him some more time. Adney has not started to attack yet. There goes his army. Down to the south side, Adney is slowly moving into position. And Victor might be kind of distracted by this a little bit as Snoopa is able to push the main offensive. A kind of two-pronged attack. I mean, you can't help but wonder if they're chatting at all to discuss when to push this attack. It's kind of interesting that he's landed on the sea at the exact same time as Adney has reached down south. Oh my gosh. Victor is wiping out Adney's villagers and siege. Well, I mean, he's been kind of rolling with only siege for half this game. Like, imagine if Irish Superman had horsemen. He would have wiped out what Adney had up to the north. That's a lot of dead villagers. What the... He's down to 75 villagers, but In some situations, I've mentioned this before, losing all your villagers can actually be a boost if you've got a big bank because, which he's got a decent amount. He's not the best on food. It gives him some more military population. Why is Snoopa sitting idle though? Perhaps he doesn't know that this fight's going on to the south. That would have been a perfect time maybe for him to push. Okay, we got Victor moving up. Let's see what he's able to do. He's got a big defense ahead of him. Okay, here come the bombards. I wish there were great bombards, but just regular bombards will have to do. And losing his front line. And the thing about the bombards is they'll rip through these towers, but it will buy him some time as he has to take each one of these out. 7 minutes though. A long time. A lot of football could be played still. Let's see what he can do here. Maybe get a flank on this. It's a huge Mongol horde. By the way, the Mongol main base is under quite some issues there, although I think he's evacuated most of his stuff to the north of the Wonder. This is his all-in hold, that's for sure. I would say this would be a Chad hold for Victor with no walls to hold off 2 very, very strong players. I mean, you guys saw Adney last game. You guys know what Snoop is capable of. He's taking out the military production, a very smart move. He really doesn't have any anti-siege though. His anti-siege is his lancers, essentially, and those are Streltsy. But he still might be able to execute a charge against all those bombards. Taking out the military buildings, very smart. Adney really going to push more, but he is taking out some landmarks, and that could be a very good move for him. Lots of bombards, though. Look at that. Lots of bombards firing off. We'll keep that Wonder Tracker up. 5 minutes and 58 seconds. Neutralize the sacred site. Oh, so this plot thickens. Snoopa takes the sacred site. So it'll take 10 minutes to win. Now, he won't beat Victor, but if you're able to take out the landmark, that puts Snoopa, what, 5 minutes away from a victory very, very quickly. So Adney needs to start thinking about that. And he's preparing walls. All right, look at this. Jeez, he just loves his towers. He's just a tower fiend. Here they come. Oh, he stalled out and took a ton of hits from those mangonels. Not sure if that was the best play. But there we go. He should be able to... I don't know about the running back and forth. I thought he might just surround the siege and wipe them all out, but he didn't. And now he's got some low HP units. I don't love the micro he did there. I think he could have swamped that, taken out all of that. I think he would have actually cleaned that fight. Kind of weird he pulled back. I think he's just getting a little nervous. Yeah, that would have been really, really good. It would have bought him a lot of time. It would have taken Snoopa a long time to get back down here with more army. Yeah, and now they're low HP, so that when this massive battle does happen, his units are going to get wiped out. And where's his military production? Being slaughtered right now. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I think he's kind of freaking out, but I mean, he's got the bank. Oh, he doesn't. He's got 60 food. Oh my gosh, where is he getting food from? He isn't. Is he not gathering food? Oh my gosh, he's out of resources. There's no way he's gonna hold this. Oh my gosh. He should have taken that first fight then. Like, this is it. He's gonna lose his army, and that's gonna be it. Here come the Lancers from the back line, staggering in though. Got Spearmen on the front line. The Lancers trying to take out the siege. There they are. They should be effective. Of course, the Streltsy going to do a very good job against them. I mean, he just killed both these armies, but I don't think he stuttered in that first fight, and he didn't need to. Let's keep an eye on how much time's left. 3 minutes and 38 seconds. You know, it could be enough time, but it's sure going to be hella close. I think the biggest issue is the fact that Victor has no resources. He has gold. Doesn't even have any villagers. 0 villagers. That is not a play. That is not a good idea. Oh my gosh. If Victor had retreated his villagers up here, Been gathering some food under there or something. But he's got nothing. This is all the army he's got. He's trying to stall this out. Snoopa, I don't know. And most of these players could perhaps be thinking like, oh, well, the other guy is going to finish the attack. And let's just keep an eye on this Wonder Tracker. It's going to get very close. We're under 3 minutes right now. But it's still a lot of time. Still a lot of time. Keep an eye on that. I think if he had an army here, he could probably easily stall this to the end, but I don't think he's able to. He could just run past these bombards, I think, and perhaps snipe the monument. But I'm not seeing like a massive, like a huge massive cav or anything like that. They're slowly coming in. Will be fast enough. This is going to be close. Man, could Victor do this? These players should be able to wipe him out, though. That's what's like crazy. There's no way. If they get within range, that thing's going down. But that's a lot of freaking towers. Lots of bombards. The amount of time it just takes to stop and kill those bombards is going to buy him the time he needs. 2 minutes, guys. We got 2 minutes. This is going to be a nail biter. Of course, we have the Sacred Site timer going for Snoopa, but it's not going to matter if they can't kill this Wonder. Little do they know, Victor's got nothing. He's going to try to go right up the middle, though, and that might be his track to victory. But a lot of towers in this concave. Oh my gosh. Victor, if he pulls this off, what a legend. Adney is... Yeah, where is Adney? That's a great question. Slowly bringing... He didn't build any front line of units. He slowly has like a few siege units. There's no way Adney is even going to help with this. If he could just stall this for just a few bit more, he should be fine. Even the towers, though, might be able to take out the siege, and that's what we're, in fact, seeing a little bit of right now. We're about the 1 minute mark, guys. We'll keep this Wonder Tracker up now through the end of this. Couldn't be any closer. Victor with 0 villagers. Look at his resources. He's got nothing but a little bit of gold. We're under the 1 minute mark. Can Victor do this? I don't know. I think the siege might get within range. It's so close. Snoopa just needs to get some more bombards to the front line, and perhaps he could do it. He's got 48 seconds. The bombard towers, though, proving to be effective even against bombards. Some villagers could sit here and heal. Does he have any villagers up there? He brought villagers, but they got killed. Oh my gosh. Victor is going to do it. 33 seconds. This is going to be so close with barely any Mongol army. He might not know that there's no army left back there. Maybe he's just kind of afraid of what might be there. 23 seconds. There is no way they're going to get this thing. Unbelievable. In a wild upset, I figured Adney and Snoopa would have no problems wiping out Victor, but he has hold on, and Victor is the victor in our very first Mediterranean Madness. There you go, defending the Wonder. Congratulations to Victor with an amazing free-for-all here on the Mediterranean. As the Mongols, a civ with no walls. Can you believe it? Look at all the towers he's made. Absolutely wild. We will go into this post-game and show you all the stats, but just in case you are taken off before that, thank you for watching this entire casted game of this free-for-all. As always, if you like this over on YouTube, hit subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know if you think about this. Do you have any other fun rule sets we could do, or do you like the free-for-alls? Let me know, and we'll see you in the next one, but we're going to keep this rolling. Let's watch, look at these stats. Military-wise, check this out. Victor killed 955 units. 955. Let's switch over here. 955. Adney at the highest score. Raised 95 buildings. Black Winds only losing 86, but of course being wiped out there rather early on. Adney losing 768 troops. Holy Adney. Snoopa and Adney, what happened there? Was it just me, or was I the only one doing anything to stop Wonders? Well, you see, down on the south side, Adney made like 2 trebuchets and 2 cannons, and eventually got there to the HRE. But he did have a lot of towers. And then on the other side, I don't know what was going on. There's knights slowly trickling in and some rolling cannons from across the map. Victor, Joe, he got you guys. He got you. Let's keep this thing moving. Let's see economy. We've got Snoopa, 73,552 food. Well, look at that. Huge eco. Massive eco. Look at all. Snoop's got the biggest wood. Victor, 24,000 stone. Of course, Victor is the Mongols, so he got all this stone from killing eliminated players' buildings. Adney with almost 100k gold. Absolutely wild. And honestly, out of everything here, we can't go back to see the map, but water was really ignored by a lot of the players. Snoopa was the only one who really seemed to take full advantage of it. And you can see that's why he had so much food there. So I'm going to close out this recording. So if you're watching, thank you so much. Hope to see you in the next one.